Welcome back to Always Learning. And what are we doing today? Well, today we're learning how to tie the Woodsman knot. And if your shoes are constantly coming untied, or your kids' shoes are coming untied, or you're coaching a sport and your kids are always looking out there and the football cleats are always untied, or the soccer shoes, or you're going for a hike and you're up there and you got your backpack on, you got all this other stuff you're carrying, and next thing you know, you realize your shoe's untied. Here's a simple way to keep it from becoming untied. It's called the Woodsman knot. I learned it back in 1972. Taps, Tips, and Field of Stream had it, and I've used it and it served me well. So basically, let's talk about how to correctly tie a pair of shoes to begin with, and then I'll show you how to tie the Woodsman knot from that. So you simply you got your two strings, you're gonna cross them, and then you're gonna come through the circle with one of them, simply pull that down. Now you've got two sides. We're going to make a bow in our left hand, okay? And then we're simply going to take this about halfway up and we're going to come over the top, okay? We're going to come over the top of the other bow, and then I'm going to put my finger here and push it through the little circle I already made with that bow to make another bow. So see how I'm pushing it through and I'm making another bow? And I simply pull it tight. So real quick, that's the correct way to tie a shoe. Cross them, come through, pull it tight, make a bow, hold it, come over the finger, so you can kind of create a little hole. And now, as you see, now I've created a hole. And there's a hole here that goes between the string and the bow. And so you're simply going to put your finger in the middle of that and you're going to push that through and pull it. Ironically, it's the same way you tie a bow tie, exact same thing, except that you're using a bow instead of a tie instead of a string. So to tie the Woodsman knot, same thing. The magic comes at the end. You're going to cross, go through your circle, pull it tight, make a bow in one hand, grip it right down here, and then I'm going to come over that finger, that thumb, I'm going to come over it twice. Doesn't matter if you're really cross, if you do that's fine. What you're doing is you're creating what's called a constrictor knot, like a snake, and then I'm going to same way, I'm going to push that through those two loops that I made. See how it's coming through the two loops I made? Just like I did on the bow, and I'll pull it tight. Now what happens is, this knot is so much stronger than the regular knot because when I pull on that bow, the constrictor knot takes over. And I can't pull. That way nobody pulling on your bows, if you catch them on a twig or you catch them on something, isn't going to pull them. The only way it's going to pull them, same way, if you slowly pull, just like you did on your regular knot, it comes out. So once again, tighten it down, make a bow, you're going to come over it twice. So now I've got two loops around the thumb, and now I simply take my finger and I'm making another bow and I push it through that hole. Boom. And you can tie it very simply, but now you've got a constrictor knot there instead of a regular knot. That's just called the Woodsman knot, but if your shoes are coming untied all the time, that's a great way to do it. That knot will constrict upon itself before it comes undone. Once again, if you want to loosen it at the end, simply pull it that way. But teach to your kids, teach to your athletes, and you won't have to worry about shoes coming untied again. Thanks for watching.